up, down. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Cardigan Boy. Okay, today we are talking about self-love, which is regard for one's own happiness or advantage. So let's talk about that. Okay, so what is self-love? Basically, it relates back to my first goal. It's in perspective video, link up there. It's about happiness. It's about helping people find their own happiness. Because a lot of people in my generation have a problem with confidence. It's a big problem. People don't really have enough confidence, or at least as much as they need. And some people have a right to, like, they just aren't comfortable with who they are as a person. But you can still love yourself no matter who you are, and that's the beautiful thing. Self-love is the first step to having a happier life. And this video is all steps. Goes down the list, tons of steps, and let's just get onto it. Okay, first step, if you watched the last video on introspection, you've already done it. Introspection is the very first step to self-love. Introspection is such a big thing, but that's why I made a whole video on it. It's important, and it's important to this topic of self-love, because without introspection, you aren't actually able to improve yourself to where you can love who you are. Let's take it on to the next step. Step number 2. The second step is keep in mind what you need, not what you want. A lot of times we live life because we want something so bad. We don't really focus on if it's good for us or not. We just think, I want that, so I'm gonna get it. Like that hamburger you ate, maybe it's not agreeing with your stomach. Maybe that was a mistake. Think about what you need, not what you want. Okay, on to the third step. The third step is to take care of yourself. A lot of teenagers don't do this. Wow, surprising, right? We don't get enough sleep. Okay, change that, because that's like the very biggest thing about this. You need sleep. We even had a thing in school about it today. Sleep is so important to you. You need to sleep better, you need to eat better. Just a little bit of exercise per day too is really, really good for you. Just take care of yourself. And maybe cut back on the cookies a little. This is also a really big one for the third step. Taking care of yourself, you don't need, but you're way healthier when you have a social life. What I mean by that is like going to school events, like having friends. Even if you're really anxious about social situations, just put yourself out there. It makes a world of difference, I promise. On to the fourth step. A lot of teenagers have a hard time saying no, and a lot of people in general have a hard time saying no to things. If someone asks you, hey, you want to go to that party tonight, or like, hey, you want to go and do this, do that, or it's like, hey, you have to come to this school event or something, if you're able to, just say no. Or if you have some like skill, like video editing or making music. I would like to quickly clarify that the music on this channel is not made by me, it is made by my friend Personic. Please check him out, link in the description. To continue, just because someone asks you if they can use those skills and like if you can help them, you can say no. And you can do it politely, and you don't have to feel bad about that. You really don't have to. If you say no more often than less, you'll actually be happier because it's less stress for you. And I've learned from experience, stress does not make you happy. I hope you've learned that, or else I don't know what you're doing with your life. But stress does not make you happy. So just get rid of it, say no sometimes, and focus more on yourself. Say no to others, say yes to you. Fifth step, I wish I could make a whole video on it, because it's so dang important, but there's not enough about this, specifically this topic, to make a full-length video that could actually like go on YouTube and like get a lot of views. Fifth step is toxicity. You have to get rid of what is toxic to you. Sometimes it's even friends. Sometimes you have friends that are toxic to you. Do you have any toxic habits? I do. I bite my nails so bad. If you see my nails, they're not the greatest. Get rid of anything that basically hurts you. This is what I wrote on my script. If it's hurting you and you're not realizing it, then it's probably toxic. Step 6. We're on to 2 hands now. Step 6 is, it's about mistakes, basically. This kind of ties in back to introspection, but it also is almost a different topic in its own. Again, not as big as like toxicity where I can't make a whole video on it. So I'm putting it in this video because it makes sense. If you make a mistake, don't beat yourself up about it. Forgive yourself, learn from it, and move on. Again, it's added stress and anxiety in your life if you just hold on to these mistakes and you say, I'm a terrible person because I made this mistake. If you make a mistake, learn from it, don't do it again, and make your life better from that point forward. 3 mini steps inside that one. Did you get that? I'll put it in editing so you know. Those 3 steps. Step 7. This is a big one. This one is basically my own like personal step. I've like seen all these other steps like online or something, or I've heard them from people, but this one, this is mine. This is mine. I used it in my life. It's mine. And it's so good. Step 7 is don't go through the motions. I wish I could like sum these steps up in like 1 word each, but I can't really. Just don't let yourself go just ride the wave. Actually like propel yourself through the day. The way that I do that, it might not work for you, but it works for me so well. The day before, make a plan, like using your phone. Don't know where my phone is. Take your phone, make a list of reminders, put in little things like go to the gym, make a video, eat some food. Basically, you just need to put in a few things that you are going to do the next day. This is on my list. I put this on my list yesterday. Seriously, it works. The list works. And even throughout school, you have a list. It's like, okay, I'm gonna pay attention in class. If you write it down, instead of just like thinking about it in your head, then you'll actually do it more in your day. And it's so helpful. If you write it down and put it in a list and make it a goal, not something you have to like check off. Check off goals are awful. Get rid of those. Just a constant goal. Something that you don't check off or achieve, but just something you constantly work for. If you have that goal in your mind, you will work towards it. And it is so beneficial to you, and it keeps you going throughout the whole day. And once you're done with everything that's on there, you can just relax. And that's also a big part of self-love. Just kind of relaxing and just letting yourself have some time to relax. You get what I mean, right? And some people relax in different ways, but find something that actually helps you relax. Not something that's like kind of fake and out there, because some people are like, yeah, this is so relaxing, and you try it and you're like, Step 8. This one is really, really, really important, and it's such a big topic that I'm putting it in my next video. Not to leave a cliffhanger, but this is actually a really big topic, and I was like, I can't just sum this up. I need to just make a whole video about this one topic. It's a really, actually good topic. It's a really important topic that I've learned ever since I was young, and I'm only now employing it in my life, and I see the difference that it makes when you have balance. And so, with that being the next video, I'm gonna pause everything, think about that, steps 1 through 7. I'll put it on the screen. Okay, guess it's on the screen now. If you like the music that was in this video, go check out Personic, link in the description. He makes fantastic music, he's a friend of mine. Please go support him, I would love it if you do. And also, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to me, please like the video, leave a comment, your opinion, anything you want, share this video with your friends, spread the word, come on. The Cardigan Boy is trying to make a difference in the world. This is part of my first step, making other people happy. If you know someone that's actually not happy in their life right now, share these videos with them. It might make a difference. Just send a link on over to the playlist. It's on my channel, and just have them watch it from the beginning to all the videos I'm gonna make. This is only the 3rd video. I'm planning on having dozens more, way more videos. I guess that's all for this video. Cardigan Boy out, and I'll see y'all later.